Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Destiny 2. So, for those who didn't see today's TWAB, they're deprecating legendary shards. I was going to make a video kind of ranting about why I think this is a good idea implemented poorly from everything they've lined out of what they're planning to do thus far, which I may still do. But I think a more important video is to tell all of you who have tens or hundreds of thousands of these what you can spend them on. First is the obvious, which is raid banners. I probably don't need to show you where to get raid banners, but I will nonetheless. If you come down to Soraya Hawthorne, you can talk to her and you can buy 10 raid banners for 30 legendary shards. If you have hundreds of thousands of legendary shards, you know where Soraya Hawthorne is, but just for thoroughness, she's up here, talk to her, and you can buy raid banners just down here. You can buy 10 of them for 30 legendary shards. Secondarily, I have bought a bunch of phantasmal fragments. I have 2,000 here. These are incredibly expensive and generally speaking are never worth buying. However, since legendary shards are now pointless, largely, they are more worth it because if we come up to Rahul here. Alright, so at Rahul, if you come here and you go into Materials Exchange, you can transfer 10 phantasmal fragments for 10,000 glimmer, which is pretty nice. But where do you get these phantasmal fragments? You get them from the moon. So you can go to the lectern of whatever it's called. Moon. Lectern of Enchantment is what it is called. Alright, so we're on the moon. Looks like some people already know about this by the look of this. But if you come to the Lectern of Enchantment, you can buy 1 phantasmal fragment for 10 legendary shards. As I said, ordinarily, this would be a horrible exchange rate, and you should never do this because you can farm phantasmal fragments just by playing the game. However, pretty much anything you do on the moon has a chance to give you phantasmal fragments. They come from killing nightmares, I think, generally speaking. But since legendary shards, if you have hundreds of thousands and you need to spend them somewhere, you spend 100 legendary shards, translates to 10,000 glimmer that you can then bank. So if you look in my inventory now, I did this with a macro, by the way. I just recorded a one-click macro and then said it, hey, do this 2,000 times, thanks. Or 1,000. I already had like close to 1,000 when I started, but essentially here I have 2 million glimmer banked. I may want to get more of this later. I'm pretty sure I can chuck some of these into my vault, so I don't need to carry all these raid banners around with me all the time. But you can bank a huge amount of glimmer by doing this, so if you have nothing else to spend your legendary shards on, this is one way you can actually bank glimmer, so you're not going to be glimmer poor all the time. I also have 820 Rainmakers still, so I'm not immediately poor anyway. But this is a good way to spend any of those excess if you need to. But that's all for this video. Just a very quick video, but I wanted to show where to spend some of these legendary shards, because if you were like me, it's a lot. As you see here, 1,500 raid banners, and I still have 11,500. So if you're like me, Phantasmal Fragments is also a good way to go. Also, in the comments, let me know if there's anywhere else you want to spend legendary shards that I didn't think of. The two that seemed most obvious to me are raid banners, so you can never have to get raid banners again, and phantasmal fragments. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.